cast, cast, cast.
It's when something is thrown or sent out from one place to another, often for a specific purpose. Here is a sample sentence. The actors were cast in the new movie, with Tom playing the lead role and Sarah as his love interest.
Casual, casual, casual.
This word describes something that is relaxed, informal, and not too serious or formal. It's often used to describe how people dress or behave in everyday situations. Here's a sample sentence. She wore a casual sundress and flip-flops to the beach, perfect for a relaxed summer day. In this example, casual describes the style or atmosphere of the outfit, implying that it's informal and comfortable rather than formal or dressy.
Casualty, casualty, casualty.
This word refers to someone who is hurt or affected by an event, often in a negative way. Here is a sample sentence. The hospital reported a high number of casualties from the car accident that occurred on the highway last night.
Catalyst, catalyst, catalyst.
It's something that helps make something else happen or change, often by making it easier or faster. Here is a sample sentence. The discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming was a catalyst for the development of modern antibiotics, leading to significant advances in the treatment of bacterial infections. In this example, penicillin serves as a catalyst, triggering a chain reaction that led to major breakthroughs in medicine.
Catastrophe, catastrophe, catastrophe.
It's an event that causes great harm or damage, often on a large scale. Here is a sample sentence. The devastating hurricane that hit the coastal town was considered a catastrophe, causing widespread destruction and loss of life.
Catch, catch, catch.
It's when something happens to you because of an action or situation that was meant to happen, but wasn't expected. Here is a sample sentence. She tried to catch the ball, but it slipped out of her hands. This sentence demonstrates the verb catch in action, showing someone attempting to grasp or hold on to something, in this case a ball.
Category, category, category.
It's a group or classification of things that are similar in some way. Here's a sample sentence. The store's manager organized its products into several categories, including electronics, clothing, and home goods.
Cater, cater, cater.
This word means to provide food or drinks for people, usually at an event or gathering. Here's a sample sentence. The event planner hired a catering service to serve food and drinks at the wedding reception. In this sentence, cater means to provide food and drink for a group of people.
Cathedral, cathedral, cathedral.
A large, important church building where people go to pray and worship. Here's a sample sentence. The Grand Cathedral in Paris, Notre Dame, was built in the 12th century and features stunning stained glass windows and intricate stone carvings.
Catholic, Catholic, Catholic.
This term refers to something that includes or involves all parts, people, or things. It means everything is included, with no exceptions or exclusions. Here is a sample sentence. The Catholic Church has been a major influence on Western culture and society for centuries. In this example, Catholic refers to the Christian denomination that accepts the authority of the Pope and the teachings of the early Church Fathers.
Cause, cause, cause.
It's something that makes something else happen or exist. Here is a sample sentence. The charity event was held to raise money and awareness, which would ultimately cause a significant reduction in hunger and poverty in our community. In this example, cause refers to the reason or purpose behind an action, the charity event, as well as the effect that will result from it.
Caution, caution, caution.
It's a warning to be careful or think twice before doing something. Here is a sample sentence. The doctor issued a warning to patients with high blood pressure, advising them to exercise caution when engaging in strenuous physical activity. In this example, caution means careful attention or prudence, often because of potential risks or dangers.
cautious, cautious, cautious,
This means being careful and thinking before acting, to avoid making mistakes or getting into trouble. Here's a sample sentence. After hearing about the slippery ice on the sidewalk, Sarah was cautious and decided to take a different route to work. In this example, cautious means being careful or wary in order to avoid potential danger.
cavalry, cavalry, cavalry,
This refers to a group of people on horseback, often used for fighting or traveling quickly over long distances. Here is a sample sentence. The cavalry arrived just in time to rescue the besieged town from the invading army.
cavern, cavern, cavern,
A large, hollow space, inside a mountain or rock, is a place where you can walk around and be surrounded by darkness. Here is a sample sentence. The hikers stumbled upon an enormous cavern deep within the mountain, its ceiling lost in darkness, and its walls adorned with glittering crystals.
cavity, cavity, cavity,
It's an empty space inside something, like a hole or a gap. Here is a sample sentence. The dentist told me that I had a cavity on one of my molars and would need to get it filled. This sentence demonstrates how the word cavity can be used in context, referring to a hole or opening in a tooth.
cease, cease, cease,
This word means to stop something from happening or being done. Here is a sample sentence. The construction on the highway will cease at midnight, allowing traffic to flow freely once again. In this example, cease means to stop or bring an end to something, in this case, the construction.
celebrate, celebrate, celebrate,
It means to show happiness and joy for something special that has happened or been achieved. Here is a sample sentence. The family gathered together to celebrate their grandmother's 80th birthday with cake, balloons, and a big party.
cell, cell, cell,
It's the smallest unit that makes up living things, like tiny rooms inside our bodies where important work happens. Here is a sample sentence. The biologist studied the cell under a microscope to learn more about its structure and function.
cellar, cellar, cellar,
A room or space below ground level, often used for storing things like food, drinks, or other household items. Here is a sample sentence. The family stored their wine and beer in the cool, dark cellar beneath the house.